Now everyone has to put the present. Put your present in and please let me know who are there in from which standard and from where. Everyone has to put the present again. श्रेयांशी अवनीत हरकीरत हर्षप्रीत आपको फिर से प्रेजेंटी लगानी होगी. I have told you that after recording only you have to put your presenty. Khushi from 7th. Khushi, you are not there in the last lecture, no? In the previous one, you are not there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shreyanshi. Everyone be fast. Let me know. Is there anyone from 6th? Shah is also from 7. Or now from 5th. Rituja from Pune. Arnab is also from Pune. Okay. Okay. So every standard has students now, no? Yes. 5th, 6th, and 7th. So I'll be see, we are we are going with the NCRT syllabus and till 15th of June, as you know, uh, that sir has told you already that we are having combined classes, right? Fifth, fifth, sixth, and seventh is having combined. So I'll be like 20 minutes for fifth, 20 for sixth, and the rest for seventh. So as I have not started for seventh last lecture in the last lecture because there were no student for seventh class. So today also I'll be starting with fifth standard. The rest part, whatever part we can complete today, we will. Then the sixth and seventh, we'll go by this way. Okay. Whatever doubts you have, you can ask me later on after I completing. Please, everyone, put your camera and mic off. Everyone. Srinivas, please put your camera off. Okay. So, nobody is going to put on the mic and camera while I'm teaching. If you have any doubt, if you want to answer, you can raise your hand or write your name in the chat box and I will allow you to put on your mic. And if there is small answer or your answers are like yes, no type, you can put it in the chat box only, okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Instructions have been understood. Yes, Shriyanshi, any doubt? Any problem? You have raised the hands twice. Okay, so shall we proceed? Yes. So we will be starting with standard fifth. Standard fifth students. Okay, fine. Standard fifth student. Please let me know once again. Just आपका नाम लिखिए chat box में so that I can remember while teaching. I can take your names directly. Standard fifth. I'm noting them down. Please write them. Arnav, sorry, Abhishek is from 7th, na? Arnav, Rutuja. I'm asking for 5th only. After that, I'll be asking for 6th. I'm noting them down so that I can take your name directly. Only 3 are there from 5th, na? Harkirat, Rutuja, and Arnav, right? Shreyanshi also from 5th. Okay, so shall we start then? We have already lost our 5 minutes. You can see. Okay, so those who are present, it will be a revision for them, and those who are not, please pay attention very clearly. In the previous lecture, we have seen that by using some incidents like an eagle flew down and took a roti from the kids, and we may have experienced that you are walking softly by a sleeping dog, but its ears shot up at once, and when you drop something sweet on the ground, ants get collected around it. So this is all because the senses, different senses animals have. They can see like us, can hear, can taste, can smell, and can feel like us. I'm going so fast because I'm just revising this one. This one we have completed in the previous lecture, okay? And some animals have the strong senses, like they can see their prey from far away. Some can hear even the faintest sound, and some animals can find their friends by their smell. The animal world is full of examples of amazing senses. And we have seen this that these ants, yes, ants move. Ants can move. They leave a smell on the ground while moving, and the other ants follows the smell to find their way. So when we block their path, what they do, the ants try to keep their path by following the smell only. Okay, and we have yes, we will be starting today with this question and answers. Drop drop some sugar, jaggery, or anything sweet on the ground. Wait until the ants come there. Okay. So how long did it take for the ants to come? बताइए मुझे. What do you think? कितना टाइम लगा होगा एंड्स को उस मिठाई या फिर स्वीट के जो भी पीसेस हमने डाले हैं वहां पे वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए. हाउ मच टाइम द एंड्स में रिक्वायर? अर्नव, रुजा, हरकीरत, श्रेयांशी, टेल मी. आई थिंक विद इन मिनट्स, राइट? Not an hour or all. Within minutes, the ants will get there.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes.
Ma'am, the question is how long did it take for ants to came?
Hmm.
Ma'am, answer. They did take uh, 15 to 20 minutes for ants to came.
Okay, you can write
Ma'am,
within minutes.
ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, put off your mind. Next is,
Thank you, ma'am.
yes, did one ant come first or group of ants come together? What do you think? One ant come first or group of ants come together? Just raise your hand for this. Rutuja,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, will you?
Yes, ma'am. The group of are coming.
Yes, but first a single ant will come, and then for by following her smell, the group of ants will follow it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your next question is, put off your mic, Peter. Your next question is, what did the ants do with food? What did the ants do with the food? Shreyanshi.
They collect it
Yes, and where do they carry it?
in their
In the hole.
house
Yes, in the
under the
hole.
ground.
Yes, in the hole. Yes, someone is like, I want to change my name in call. I didn't get you. Your name in call? Yes, I didn't get you. What do you want to do? Your your name. in call is whatever ID you're using. Yes, I didn't get you. Which name you want to change? The that is which is displaying in the call. Like I'm pinning you. If I'm pinning you, it is showing Srinivas. This you want to change? Yes, yes. Is this so? So this is your ID, na beta, by which you have came. This is your email ID, right? For that email ID, which name you have given, it is showing over here. No matter by which name is showing here. You just have to tell me. You have marked your presentee. You didn't, na? So you didn't have marked your presentee. How I will know what is your name? Put on your mic and tell me what is your name.
Ma'am, my name is Shivansh Duvuri. I
Okay,
am joined by
Shivan.
my grandpa's mobile. That's why it's showing Srinivas
It's
20.
it's fine. It's fine. I have called you by this name because there is nothing like I can't get your name because you have not put it. You have didn't write your name or where are you from. Like you have to put your presentee first. Okay, and
Okay.
I will require some time to get your names. Okay, now
Yes,
I have noted. Shivansh, you are from which standard
sixth E.
and where are you from?
Dombivli.
Dombivli. Okay. So please mention this in your chat box. Okay. So
Yes.
whenever you will raise your hand, I will let you put on the mic by getting your name. Okay. Your next question is where do they go from there? And do they move in a line while carrying their food to their hole? Do they move in line? Yes, they will. The ant follows one another. Yes. Okay. Now, now carefully, without harming the ants, block their path for a while with a pencil. Now observe how do the ants move. Now tell me, if you block the path of any ant, do they again come in a queue or they will get dispersed? Yes, Shreyanshi? Yes, Shreyanshi, put on your mic. Arnav,
Yes, ma'am.
will you answer this?
Ma'am, when we block the ants row, the ant smell will also block,
What will happen?
and they dissipate their spell and they confuse where to go.
See, yes, anyone else wants to answer this? Rutuja, you want? Harkirat?
Ma'am, they leave the smell. One ant leave the smell and other ant follow the smell of
Yes,
one.
yes. Shreyanshi, what I have asked you that what they have told us that we have to put a piece of some sweet and they will follow. No, they will come over there and they will be like taking that sweet to their hole, to their house, like you said, right? So while going, if you block their path with a pencil, so what will happen? How they are moving? Yes, Harkirat has said it right. Cause see, as the ants move, they leave a smell. I have told you before that they leave a smell, and the other ants follow the smell to find the way. So if we block their path, the ants try to keep their path by following the smell only. So where they will get this, but for a very little time, and again they will start following their path only. Understood? Understood till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Many years ago, a scientist did many experiments like this. He found out that as the ants move, they leave a smell on the ground. The other ants follow the smell to find a way. Now, can you guess why the ants behave like that when you block their path? Some males insect can recognize their females by their smell. So, what our conclusion should be? They get dispersed for some time because we have blocked their path. But then their sense of smell is so strong that they can smell their partner or their friends, and accordingly they will move in a queue. Some male insect can also recognize their female by their smell. Have you ever been troubled by mosquitoes? Yes, everyone, right? Yes, yes or no? Let me know in the chat box. They are asking, have you ever been troubled by a mosquito? Yes, many times.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Just think, how do they know where you are? Now tell me, what do you think? Wherever we sit, they come by sensing something. Yes, by smell. Cause mosquitoes can sense the smell of human body. Okay, and they also find us by the smell of our soul of our feet. Okay, हमारे जो feet का सोल होता है उसके smell से भी they can find us out. And one more important thing is they can feel heat of our body. They can feel heat of our body, and they have the sense to they can sense the smell of human body. Hence, wherever we go, wherever we sit, they try to trouble us. Mosquitoes can find you by the smell of your body. They also find you by the smell of the sole of your feet and the heat of your body. I'm silkworm. I can find my female worm from many kilometers away by her smell. See, silkworm have as just now I have told you, some animals have a very strong senses. सो सिल्कवर्म के पास ऐसा स्मेलिंग सेंस होता है कि वो अपनी फीमेल पार्टनर को बहुत, मतलब किलोमीटर की दूरी से उसको पहचान सकता है. ओके, इट कैन आइडेंटिफाई. नाउ, हैव यू सीन अ डॉग sniffing here and there? And what do you think it is trying to smell? Yes. Have you ever seen a dog sniffing over and here and there?
Yes,
देखा है
ma'am.
कभी आपने? Yes. So what do you
Yes, ma'am.
think? What it is finding out?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, he can find food, something else also.
Yes. But actually, yes, put off your mic, everyone. But actually, when a dog is sniffing here and there without any reason, they are finding for another dog in their area by smell of its urine or latrine. Okay. Now tell me, in what ways do human beings make use of the special sense of smell of dog? Yes, dog has the special sense of smell, right? How human beings are using? Yes, raise your hand. Don't put on your mic directly, please. Yes, Harkira, tell me.
Nose.
Yes, but what purpose we human are using there? हम किस लिए यूज करते हैं डॉग्स के इस सेंस को?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes.
Ma'am, for finding something.
Okay. Anyone else? Please write your name in the chat box. I can't get you.
Ma'am, ma'am, repeat
Yes,
question.
Harkirat.
Repeat question
Okay,
again.
your question is dog have the strong sense of smell, right? So we human are using dog's sense of smell for what purposes? What purposes we use dogs? Don't
Ma'am,
put
we
on
use.
your mic directly, please. Yes, Kushi? Yes, to catch criminals in search of explosive. You have seen movies and all, right? And for recovery of stolen goods also. Okay, so for fifth standard, we have going to stop over here for today. Have you understood everything? Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Standard fifth, Arnav, Rutuja, Harkirat, Shreyanshi. Do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, everyone has been understood. Everything has been understood.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
now you have to pay attention for whatever I have teaching to the next standard also. Okay. So sixth standard students, please let me know names. Only names. One Shivansh I know. Others sixth standard sixth. Shivansh Avneet is also from sixth, right? Others, yes, Avneet. I know Avneet. And Shivansh. Others, who is there from sixth? Only two? Okay. Okay, so for those who were present, like Avneet was there in the last lecture, we will be revising whatever we have done. We have started our chapter number 1, that is food, where does it come from? In that, we have learned about the variety of foods. Yes, variety of food we have learned about, and we have according to the region, some students may eat rice, some student may eat roti. Yes, so according to the region, whatever grows in the field where you are living, that is your main food. That is considered as to be your main food. And then we have also learned about the some food items that we take every day and how they are made, like what ingredients are there in that food. That ingredients are usually based on the differentiated on the two means, like food materials, and their sources are differentiated into the plant sources and animal sources. Yes, this we have done. Now we see for the, if we consider for plant, yes, we we are like many part of plant we take. Yes, so like if I tell you, see, now tell me a name of any plant that we use as our food, and that plants which part we usually eat. Like if I tell you one, we eat wheat. Wheat is a plant, and of wheat we mainly use seeds. Okay, so Avneet, will tell us next. Yes, Avneet?
Ma'am, spinach.
Yes, and spinach, which part do you use as your food?
Leaves.
Leaves, very good. If I tell you about mustard plant, can anyone tell me mustard plants, which part we use as food, which part is edible? Yes, anyone? Leaves and seeds also, mustard seeds also we use in our food, right? Yes?
Ma'am, mustard oil.
Yes. So mustard oil is actually the source is seed only, right? We make it by using seeds only. So here let's learn about something new. Everyone knows the different part of plant. Yes, do you know? If you don't, please go through this. The upper part जो फूल बोलते हैं हम उसे वो है flower. Then fruit of this is the fruit of this plant. Many plants have different flowers. They may have different colors, different fragrances, and different types of fruits. Some fruits may be like if we take example of mango and apple, both are different in taste, both are different in color, they both are different in appearance also, right? Then the middle part by which leaves are have been attached is called as stem. Then leaf, जो भी पत्ते होते हैं leaf. Then small small जो छोटी छोटी कलियां होती है जिनसे फूल बनने वाले होते हैं उसे कहा जाता है buds. The part between your leaf, sorry, the part which is attached to the stem and leaf is called node, and the part between each leaf and a stem is called internode. Okay, then these are the root. The upper one is primary root, and the next, like जो भी प्राइमरी रूट को दूसरे रूट आते हैं उसको सेकेंडरी रूट कहा जाता है. सो एक्चुअली योर whole plant is divided into two systems. The upper system that is above the root is called shoot system, and the lower one that is which is situated inside the soil is called the root system. Understood? Under, understood all of you parts of plants? Avneet, Shivansh, yes? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yes, now let's see. Plant and parts and plant parts and animal product as food. We eat different types of food. Like I have told you before that that one who are herbivores, one who are herbivorous can have will eat the plant-based product, and the others that is non-vegetarians can eat both plant and animal based products. So, plants are one source of our food. Which part of a plant? So, let's see which part of a plant we can have. We eat many leafy vegetables. We eat fruits of some plants, sometimes roots, sometimes stem, and even flowers. Have you ever eaten pumpkin flowers dipped in rice paste and fried? Have you ever? I didn't try it. Have you? Pumpkin flowers try किया आपने कभी खाया है? Anyone? Do you know pumpkin? Pumpkin पता है सबको? Yes. So have you tried that pumpkin flowers? Have you eaten? No? Yes, Shreyanshi?
I have eaten this.
Okay, good. I have not tested them, so I am going to try it. Okay. So Paheli wants to know if any of our food comes from sources other than plants and animals. Okay. So see, a flower. Yes, some plants have two or more edible plants. That is, seeds of mustard plants gives us oil, and the leaves are used as vegetables. Can you think of the different parts of banana plant that are used as food? Yes, we can use raw banana. We can use the ripe banana directly. Then raw banana for making chips and I think some curry. Yes, and the actually the raw fruit is also used for curries. Think of more examples where two or more parts of single
Ma'am,
plant
I
are
have,
used.
ma'am, I have ate the vegetable of raw banana.
Yes, good. Now we will help Paheli to find out that is there anything that comes other than plants or these animal sources. What do you think? Is there anything? See, we use oil, yes, for any basic curry, or if you are making vegetable or any type of curry, a fish curry or a non-veg curry. Okay, so for this the basic thing we require oil. Oil comes from, first give me answer, each type of oils.
Seed,
seed
seeds,
seed of a plant, very good. Then we require spices. Spices come from,
ma'am,
Plants.
seeds only.
not seed every time. You can say plant. These are
Plant.
spices comes from plants only. And yes, the basic thing required for this is the plant based. If we are like we want to make fish curry, so fish is an animal source, right? Yes, yes or no? Am I right? Yes. So
Yes.
everything we eat comes from, see, if we are eating ice cream, so ice cream is we are making ice cream with the help of milk and all, right? Milk and sugar. So sugar is a plant based product, milk is animal based product. So whatever we think, the sources are only two, plant and animal. So here is one chart we have to complete. Plant parts as food. Brinjal curry. ब्रिंजल करी बनाने के लिए हमें चाहिए ब्रिंजल, chili as a spice, or any other you can use, and oil from groundnut, mustard, soybean, any other plant. So brinjal are the fruit of plant, chili is also a fruit of plant, and oil we get from seed. Okay, just now I have told you if we make fish curry, yes, fish curry ingredients, fish, then like if we spices and oil, in that also spices, some are like if we take chili, it's a fruit. Okay, then clove and all, they are also the fruit. Your black pepper is also a fruit. Yes, then oil is from seed. So you can list any food, their ingredient and a source, and which part of plant we are making the ingredients with. Understood that? Yes, understood. Yes, they are telling us that whatever we use, जो भी हम use करते हैं as a food source, yes, as a food in material, that food materials comes from a specific plant or a specific animal source. Okay, now here is one advice for you. Do not try to taste unknown plants around you to see if they are edible. Some plants could be poisonous. See, as we have discussed now कि हम कुछ plants के पत्ते खा सकते हैं, कुछ plants के roots खा सकते हैं, कुछ plants के जैसे we if we consider potato, we can have stem also. Yes, एंड मस्टर्ड जैसे प्लांट्स के हम सीड्स एंड लीव्स दोनों यूज करते हैं खाने के लिए. बट यू शुड always remember that you don't have to, you are not going to
Ma'am,
taste. Yes,
is potato a root or say
it's a
roots or
stem
seed?
beta, it's a stem. You can search it anywhere, it's a stem. Okay, it is inside the ground, but potato is a stem of plant. Yes. Then okay, where we were. Yes, what I was telling you that you are not going to test any unknown plant. Yes, जो भी unknown है और जो भी आपको पता नहीं, उस प्लांट के पत्ते तोड़ के टेस्ट नहीं करना है कभी भी, because they may be poisonous also and they may harm you. Now एक्टिविटी 4 इज लाइक जो भी हमने अभी की कि कौन से जो भी इंग्रेडिएंट्स लगते हैं वो पार्ट प्लांट के कौन से पार्ट से हमें मिलते हैं, दैट वी हैव डन. नाउ एक्टिविटी 5 इज टेक सम ड्राई सीड्स ऑफ मूंग और चना. Put a small quantity of seeds in a container filled with water and leave this aside for a day. Next day, drain the water completely and leave the seeds in the vessel. Wrap them with a piece of wet cloth and stay set aside. The following day, do you observe any changes in seed? Have you ever did this, or have you ever seen your mom doing this? Yes, dry moong or a
Yes.
dry chana. We keep in a vessel. We put water inside that, and after 1 day, what changes you can see in that? What is that change called as? क्या आते हैं उसमें? Sprouts, right? They get sprouted. Have you seen like this? Yes, the sprouted grass. Have you seen? Yes, okay. A small white structure may have grown out of the seeds. A root like small white structure grows out of the seed. You can see over here. Small white structures have been grown. Yes, if so, the seeds have sprouted. If you plant them in soil, you can have a plant. If not, wash the seeds in water, drain the water, and leave them aside for another day. But कभी हर बार दूसरे ही दिन ये
Excuse me,
sprouts.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can I leave?
What happened?
Ma'am, because my sister class is there, na, so that's why.
At what time?
At now at 6:45.
Okay, fine. You are in fifth now. You have done right. You
Yes,
can leave.
ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Okay. So, yes. हर बार ऐसा नहीं होता है कि आप एक दिन जो सीड्स है वो भिगोए और दूसरे दिन उसको स्प्राउट आ जाए. नो, it is not necessary that next day you will get the sprouted grains. If not, ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है तो आपको सीड्स को फिर से वॉश करने हैं, जो भी पानी है उसको ड्रेन करना है एंड और एक दिन के लिए वैसे ही रख देने हैं. Here is chana, the gram and its sprouts you can clearly see covered with a wet cloth. The next day, see if the seeds have sprouted. After washing these sprouted seeds, you can eat them. They can also be boiled, add some spices, and get a tasty snack to eat. These uh, these all things contain lot amount of proteins. So the sprouted grains are the sprouted seeds are very uh, nutrition जो भी उनके जो भी न्यूट्रिशन वैल्यू होती है, they have very higher standards of nutrition value. So you can have them as your snack. Okay. Do you know where honey comes from and how it is produced? Yes. Do you know where honey comes from? Who gives you honey? From which animal we can get honey?
Honeybee.
Honeybee. Yes. तो आपने कभी हनी बी का हाइव देखा है? बी हाइव, हैव यू एवर सीन?
Yes, Didi.
Bees
Ma'am, can
collect.
I tell?
What happened?
Can I tell?
Yes.
Ma'am, we get from we get honey from honeybee, and honeybee collect nectar from the flowers and
Yes.
convert into honey.
Very good. Honeybee collects the nectar, that is the sweet juice, which is stored inside the flower, and then converts it into honey and stored it into their inside their hive. Flowers and their nectar may be available only for a part of the year. So we store this nectar for their use. यह पूरे साल के कुछ स्पेसिफिक सीजन के लिए ही फूलों में नेक्टर होता है. तो ये बीज क्या करती है, जब जितना उनको स्टोर जितना वो स्टोर कर सकती है उतना वो लेके स्टोर कर देती है एंड दे कैन यूज देम थ्रू आउट द ईयर. When we find such a beehive, we collect the food stored by the bees as honey. So हम जो भी हनी कलेक्ट करते हैं वो हनी, ये जो बीज है वो बहुत मेहनत करके कलेक्ट करके लाती है और उसको अपने दे स्टोर इट एज देयर फूड एंड वी आर taking from them. Okay, so have you understood till here? Sixth standard, standard 6, Avneet?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, any doubts till here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now standard 7. May I know the names of standard 7 students, please? Put your names in the chat box. Standard 7.
Ma'am,
Yes.
may I leave the class because I am in hospital?
Oh, what happened? Are you okay?
No, ma'am. She is
What happened?
ma'am. Typhoid है इसको मैम, ये admit है.
Oh, take care, beta. She'll be fine. She will be fine. Okay, leave. You can leave. Take care. Yes, is there anyone from 7th standard? Please let me know in the chat box. Anshak and Khushi. Okay. So no one was there in the from the 7th standard last time. So we have to start from lesson 1. Okay, today. So now nutrition in plants. See, we have now learn that we get nutritions from the foods we eat, we have plant sources and animal sources, right? Yes, from where we get our food. But what about the plants? They also want food to eat, right? Yes, but can they cook food like us and have with fork and spoon? Do they? Tell me. No, they can't. So, how they get their nutrition, we will see in this lesson only. See. So, in class 6, you learn that food is essential for all living organisms, and you also learn that carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals are components of food. And these all components of food are called as nutrients, and these all are very necessary for our body. All living organisms require food. Plants can synthesize food for themselves, but animals, including humans, cannot. Yes, see. Plants can make their own food by the process of, do you know? Plants make their own food. Which process they use for this?
Ma'am,
Yes,
photosynthesis.
she?
Ma'am,
Yes.
photosynthesis.
Good. Photosynthesis. By the process of photosynthesis. For the smaller one, the fifth and fifth and sixth standard students, photosynthesis is a process by which plants make their own food. Like they use sun's light energy and convert them with the help of carbohydrate and water into the chemical energy, that is glucose. Okay, so we will study all this in this. We animals cannot make our own food. We cannot synthesize. We can make, but we cannot synthesize it, right? So animals, they get it from plants or animals that eat plants. Thus, humans and animals are directly or indirectly dependent on plants. Now, tell me, we are not going outside and picking up the leaves and start eating, right? We don't. But animals which are herbivorous, like the rabbit, deer, zebra, monkey, what this animal do? What they do is they go out, started plucking the flowers, leaves, and fruits of plants, and starts eating them, right? And so these all animals are dependent on the plants in their locality. Now, the other animals which are dependent for food on these herbivorous animals, like carnivorous like uh, lion, tiger. Yes, these animals are dependent for food on other herbivorous animals, and we humans are also dependent on food for plant and some animals. You all are agree with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what happen if in our food chain plants get destroyed? What will happen?
Ma'am, can I
Agar,
tell?
yes, Kushi. Yes, Kushi, go on.
मैम मैम अगर प्लांट्स डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएंगे तो जो हर्बीवोर्स प्लांट है वो प्लांट्स ईट नहीं कर पाएगी, फिर हम भी प्लांट्स नहीं ईट कर पाएंगे, जैसे
Yes,
वेजिटेबल्स वो भी प्लांट से मिलते हैं.
yes. See, what will happen if plants get destroyed? The herbivores, which are dependent for food on plants, will also get decrease in the numbers, and on some day they will also get destroyed. And after that, the carnivores will also ultimately get destroyed because they do not have any herbivorous animal or plants to eat. So this is going to be very dangerous if we do not save plants. Bojo wants to know how plants prepare their own food. Yes, but we all know that that plants prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Now, mode of nutrition in plants. Plants are the only organism that can prepare food for themselves by using water from the soil, carbon dioxide from the air, and the minerals which are present inside the soil. The raw materials are present in their surrounding. So for making every food, we require ingredients which we called as raw material. Like, yes, so like us, plants also require some raw material for making their own food. So their raw material is available in their surrounding only. Water, they can absorb water with the help of roots. Yes, from the soil. Then they can also absorb minerals like that way only, and they can get carbon dioxide, which is we are producing in extreme amount in our air. The nutrients enable living organisms to build their bodies to grow. You have learned that we require carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals. Yes, for our body to grow. If any of the ingredient is not available in a proper quantity, we may get some diseases. Yes, right? यस, अगर ये जो सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स है इसमें से एक भी कम क्वांटिटी में आप ले रहे हो तो आपकी बॉडी फुल ग्रोथ सपोर्ट नहीं करती है. ओके, सो लाइक अस ओनली, like us, plants also require each and every nutrient for their body to grow and to repair damaged parts of their bodies and provide the energy to carry out life processes. What are the life processes we have? Do you know we eat food and it is get digested in our stomach and all. That process is called as digestion. After digestion, जो भी पार्ट वेस्ट पार्ट है वो हम एक्सक्रीट कर देते हैं. दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज एक्सक्रीशन. एंड वी ब्रीथ ऑल डे. दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज respiration. And the blood is flowing inside our body, our heart is beating. That process is called as circulation. Okay, so ये जो respiration, excretion, digestion, सर्कुलेशन, ये जो प्रोसेसेस है ये हमें हमारी बॉडी को हमें जिंदा रखने के लिए बहुत जरूरी होते हैं, इसलिए इन्हें लाइफ प्रोसेसेस कहा जाता है. सो प्लांट्स में भी कुछ लाइफ प्रोसेसेस होते हैं. सो उन लाइफ प्रोसेसेस को चालू रखने के लिए प्लांट्स को भी सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स मिलना बहुत जरूरी है. ओके, it is very essential for plants also to get all the nutrients to grow, to repair damaged part of their body and to provide energy to carry out the life processes. Nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. The mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves from a simple substance is called autotrophic nutrition. That is, auto means self and tropos means nourishment. So, जब plants, what they are doing, plants are making their own food, hence they are called as autotrophic. Therefore plants are autotrophs. Animals and most other organisms take in food prepared by plants. We don't prepare our own food, we prepare but we do not synthesize it. So we all are called as heterotrophs, called direct cause. Directly or indirectly we all are dependent on plants for our food. Okay, Paheli wants to know why our body cannot make food from carbon dioxide, water, and minerals like plants do. Do you have any answer for Paheli? Yes, Ansha?
Ma'am, because of the lack of chlorophyll.
Yes. Cause do we appear green? No, no. हम लोग green दिखते हैं क्या? नहीं.
No, ma'am.
No. Why we do not appear green? Because we don't have that pigment called chlorophyll. And plants do have that pigment which is called as chlorophyll. Now we may ask where the food factories of plants are located. Where food is made in all parts of plant or in a certain plants. Tell me, what do you think? Food is made in all parts of plant or
Can
in a
I Khushi?
certain plant?
Ma'am,
Yes,
can I
Kushi?
Khushi?
Yes,
Ma'am, in the leaves.
yes. It is in certain part, that is leaves. How do plants obtain the raw materials from the surrounding and how do they transport them to the food factories of plants? These all things we are going to learn in your next lecture. Okay? So till now, whatever we have learned, have you understood? Tell me, anyone has any doubt or you have understood everything? Yes? Kushi, Anshak from 7th, Shriyanshi, understood everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Kirat, any doubt? Okay. If
No,
you
ma'am.
don't have any, you can leave. Bye-bye.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Bye.
बाय दीदी।